G'day everybody, welcome to 4 Minute Friday. My name is Ralph Mayhew. It's my privilege and honour. I love just speaking into your world about Christian leadership and how we can lead more like Jesus. And that's what our 4 Minutes on Friday is all about, give or take a minute or a second or two. We'll see how we go today. The other day I asked myself, what's the most important contribution a church counsellor or a person on a leadership team in a church can offer the church? What's the most important thing they can offer the church? And as I deliberated, I came to the conclusion that I think it's culture. As a leader in a church council on a team, the thing you are offering those who you're ministering to is a culture that reflects the kingdom of God. And so today I want to talk about how we do that, how we offer a culture to people that we're called to minister to and to serve. And I think first of all is to recognize the culture you want to offer. Like, what is the desired culture that you want? And you talk with your teams about it, but you might say we want it to be warm or welcoming or full of integrity or caring. We want people to be deeply interested in each other's lives. We want it to be creative. We want it to be dynamic or life-filled. If you want an understanding of culture, walk into an Apple store or walk into a Big W store or a Nike store or a 7-Eleven. Each of them have a very unique culture which says everything about that organization or that business as you walk in, and you get a feel for what that business is about by walking in. So there's all these cultural cues. So we are responsible for identifying what the culture is that we're bringing to our people and that we're inviting them in. So that's step one. Step two is then to own it. To say, I agree with this culture, and I am making this culture my culture. Because what we can't do in churches is go, yes, that's a wonderful thing. Evangelism, that should be part of our culture. I'm not sharing my faith with anyone. No. If evangelism, sharing your faith, reaching out, doing mission, is part of the church culture that you want, all of you as leaders need to go, this is the culture that I own and I embrace and I practice. Which brings me to my next point. We need to live it. So we need to recognize it, then we need to own it, and then we need to live it. It needs to live in and through your life when you're not in the church building with church people at a small group, when people would bump into you and go, oh, that's what the church looks like. That's what the culture of the church looks like. That's the kingdom of God right there in that person personified. Living the culture cannot be condensed down to when we're at church or in church groups or church meetings. It has to be something that we live and own in every breath, whether we're in our family or with our... And that's why church cultures work or don't work. Because you're expecting the people who are part of the church, people are the church, right? You're expecting them to go, this is my culture. Not just when they turn up, but their culture all the time. And then the fourth role that you as a church council, you as a team, as a leader on one of your leadership teams in the church, the fourth thing you need to do is model it. So that goes beyond just living it. When you live it, some people will see it and therefore it would be modeling. But by modeling, it's about teaching on it. It's about pulling up behavior that's anti-cultural and just go, that's not what we do around here. That's not how things go. That's not the kind of things we say if we're part of this church. So you're teaching it. You're actively speaking it. You're looking for opportunities to express it and to lean into it and to make sure others can see it and can grasp hold of it and can take it as their own. So you want to talk about it, you want to encourage it, and you want to look for opportunities to spread it. And when you do new endeavors, new initiatives, new programs, new ministries, whatever they are, you set up a new system, whatever those things are, you make sure that they're reflective of your culture, that nothing in there works against the culture you are developing and you are instilling. And so these 4 questions will be helpful because some of you haven't thought about culture in a while, or some of you the culture is strayed in your church, or some of you just like, I need to actually pay attention to this because we've got a culture but it's not been reflected in my life, or I need to pick up one of those 4 areas and take it more seriously. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd encourage you to subscribe. It's really important because I'd love to get this message out to more and more people. You can give it a thumbs up, that also helps, or share it with others. If you know others that would appreciate this teaching, please share it with with them. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody, and bye.